All right, and welcome back to the third game in round 2 of Couch Cup number 4. Now only 3 players left, as myself and Fooplease over here have already managed to get some points from this round. So how do you feel, Fooplease?
Oh, so relieved that I don't have to play this third round because
It's so stressful.
it's just panic. You're all the time scanning the map if there's any ram train moving towards you or any sneaky Jesse traps.
The legendary Jesse traps.
So this is probably the most stressful game mode, but also the most fun.
Exactly. But yeah, I feel like the biggest reward of winning is not the points, but that you don't have to play. Even though you could, because you can always bet some points to earn more points.
Indeed. I considered it, but I think I couldn't
Too
do
early.
it. Yeah.
Too early still. So while we're waiting, we can look at the Civ. So Akka has the pole, so he didn't have that great options left. Basically 2 cavalry civilizations. Fredinovic has the Incas, which could be very strong. Although they lack kind of a punchy unit that can really just go in and kill a TC, except for Siege. And then Jesse has the Portuguese, which I think in capable hands probably the strongest here with all the strong gunpowder options they have.
Yes, interesting Civ matchup. I would say the Portuguese counter the Incas very well, but then the Incas should counter the Poles. And
the Poles
defeat the Poles could defeat the Portuguese with their
well,
cavalry.
with the
so,
cavalry spam.
yeah.
However, of course, this is a free-for-all, so it's kind of strategic. The underdogs have to make sure that the big favorite here, Fredinovic, this is his home map basically, does not run away with the game.
Yes, but then of course it's a fine line between teaming up and making a switch.
Yes, exactly. And we saw that in the last 2 games. Jesse the Emperor basically almost had the game in the bag, but then he didn't switch quickly enough or didn't have the timing correctly there. And this is why he did not win those. So let's see if he can do it this time, where he works a little bit with Akka and then just backstabs him in just the right moment.
Yes, indeed. So I think in the last game, Jesse could have waited a few more minutes, made an even bigger army, and then kill both players at once.
Exactly.
As they were fighting each other.
Exactly. Was a little bit impatient, but of course, yeah, you're always in the dark. You're really stressed. Your heart is pounding, and so you're like, okay, I need to go now. Otherwise, it's too late.
Yes. Especially if you're wide open, as Jesse always seems to be.
Yeah, but he knows he can afford that because other players need to basically neglect him because they need to focus on each other.
Yes. So, what do you think will be the strategies here for the players?
So I think big walls will be the strategy. Fast feudal into big walls.
Chicken walls. Pok, pok, pok.
Yes, but it's necessary. We saw it in the last game. Like palisade walls and small walls are just terrible. You just die.
You need big stone walls.
Yes, and Gumiver is actually also watching. He's asking if we're casting. Yes, we are, but we cannot rig him in at this point.
Unfortunately not. We could maybe open a WhatsApp channel to let him listen to us.
Maybe, yeah. You could try that. It's a good idea. Maybe he can give us some insights over the phone. And yes. So of course now Dark Age, not that much happening. The players bring in their boar. They probably push in the deer as well. They got all the sheeps. Fredinovic, I think he might now start to push. That's exactly what he's doing, pushing in the deer. Honestly, it's almost a shame that this is now basically the meta on almost any map where you can do this. It's usually worth it to push in your deer.
Well, I'm not sure. I think I would prefer to have the scouting here, knowing exactly where each of my enemies is. I think is more valuable than saving the 100 wood for the mill and a little bit of walking time of the villagers.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you have a lot of time. Because everyone's scared. Everyone's a chicken here. And because, I mean, with players such as Splay Buzzer, I would say yes, because he could just do Dark Age Rush and try to take your TC right there and then. But yeah, with these players, I think getting in a little bit of extra food always just helps.
Yes, certainly, and yeah, we have seen in the previous game Hacker and Jesse both did not go for any aggression before the castle age, I believe. So
Yeah, and yeah, they won't this time. It's just a given. It's suicide basically. For them, it's suicide. So in terms of villagers, Freddy 2 villagers ahead of the other players. This is ridiculous. A lot of idle time, a lot of idle TC time. Maybe they did loom. Yes, Jesse did loom, and Haka did not.
No
do
loom.
Okay. Scout Jesse dies.
to
Almost not worth it at this point to even react to the scout.
kill the Jesse Scout, maybe not worth it.
Yes.
Freddy Scout certainly.
Yeah, for sure. But Jesse Scout, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that alerts also Jesse to your presence.
Yeah. So Jesse now knows where Haka is, but he doesn't know where Freddy is, which is a terrible position to be in.
Yeah, because we know that Jesse snipes the first player he sees.
Oh no,
Well,
actually,
he did scout
a house.
House of Redinovic, so he should know that he's over there. And yeah, more deer pushing. But this deer push, I think Freddy is nervous. He is really, really nervous because this is unlike him.
Who could blame him? There's only 2,400 HP on a TC, and
Yeah.
that's all that's standing between you and a loss.
And sudden defeat that you don't even see coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, so let's see what the players go for. Jesse, of course, housed.
Heavily housed.
Classic Jesse strategy. Staying at 20 pop for the entire game. Redinovic, building one more villager, then loom, and then the feudal age. So he's going fast castle, I would think.
Yes, looks like a fast castle probably from all the players.
Yes. Aka also doing the same pretty
Oh.
much. He doesn't have the food. He's now panic milling.
Oh, it's a full work. That's
But
why.
it's a full work,
Ah.
so he can do that. So they will drop off some food. But of course, it's better to wait for the farm upgrades. But it's just too stressful to do that. And now he can click up to the feudal age. And yeah, and then hopefully go to the castle age in a reasonable time. And then probably he will go for stone and then drop a castle probably somewhere close to the full work and the gold. And then they need to start walling.
So Peter, what do you think is the best castle position on sudden death? Because I've always built mine directly adjacent to the TC.
Yes, I think it needs to be within 3 tiles of the town center.
So it could snipe some petards that
Yes,
might come in.
exactly.
Which we haven't seen, surprisingly, actually.
Yeah, because I think petards are too expensive and just too slow. 'Cause for the same cost, you could build a bunch of knights, run in, and just do the same thing almost.
Yeah, well, but knights take a while to kill a TC. You need a lot of knights.
Yeah, you need a lot of them, but maybe this game we'll see it. Yeah, so castle spot, I don't know, like here would be good, protecting full work and the gold, for instance. But yeah, you want them close, and you want more than one. So what we've seen in the previous maps is there was maybe a castle on this side, but no castle on the other side.
Indeed, look at that. Aka is waiting until he hits feudal age before he engages the Eagle Scouts. Very nice.
Ooh, nicely
Now
done
his
now.
scout has the extra attack from feudal age, and now he engages.
Oh, but even uphill he wins.
Yeah, should
Yeah,
win.
he
Oh
should
no,
win.
disengage.
Well, I think this is not too important. Now Redinovic going for the big walls. Now, last game we said small walls are bad, but maybe if they're too big, they could also be bad.
Well, I think it's the right position here to wall. It
Yes.
even walls in the relic.
Yes, for sure. I agree. If he wasn't in. Another thing that's kind of that they could change in the future is do something with the horses. I mean,
Yeah,
Make-
what are these horses?
yeah, make them like, why can't I eat the horse?
And why are there horses in Arabia and no camels?
Yes,
That's the
exactly.
real question.
Yeah, but Freddy's starting to wall. He is securing his base. That's the first order of business. Now Aka probably losing the scout. So TCs don't hit anything.
Too fast.
Scout too fast. Can just run away. Jesse the Emperor. I mean, he doesn't need walls. He just needs a good economy.
And he's only one villager behind now, but that's probably because he hasn't clicked up. I don't know. Yeah.
Brady has clicked up, and well, Jesse has not clicked up yet, but I think at some point he will He can maybe use the market a little bit and then click up as well. But I think he has time.
Oh, he has no food.
He has no food, but I think he has the time.
Terrible build here from the Emperor.
Maybe, but I think he will catch up. In the last game, he had the strongest economy at some point.
Really?
So I think that's what he will go for this time as well. Now we see a blacksmith and market from Herr Acker, who has the full work. And yeah, I think he's also just waiting for the resources. If he has not clicked up already, no, he's waiting for resources now, idling his town center. I don't like this. Only 7 on food, so also not a great build here by Herr Acker. If I dare say, a terrible build.
Oh god, this is looking way too easy for Freddy already.
Oh, and now he's queuing more villagers instead of queuing the Castle Age. Oh, he's unqueuing one of Castle Age.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, but he's shaking. He said like he already has a headache. He's like the stiff neck. He's GG. I think it was the roller coaster ride yesterday. Yeah, look at the walls now. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Freddy is so afraid.
But I mean, he's right.
Yeah,
he's absolutely right. Just
necessary.
Don't wall it far away, and then you don't have to. I mean, you still have to worry about it, but you have more time to react. Now he's also going for Eagle Scouts. I think Eagle Warriors, just a mass of Eagles might work, but I think they don't kill a TC that quickly.
Yeah, and they should be countered by Acker's Knights.
Oh, and the organ guns, if they ever come into play here.
So Eagle Warriors, I think, should be maybe only good in the beginning of the game, and then
he should switch.
Yeah.
But what should he switch into? What do you think? Or just a ram train with eagles and rams?
Yes, that could work. Or maybe
Kamayuks.
A castle for some Kamayuks. Yeah.
Kamayuk Slinger. Yes, again, the classic Frediniewicz economy, nice farms everywhere. But he's severely handicapped in this game mode because he cannot build a second town center. And usually he gets his advantage from just having a better economy than his opponents.
Yes.
As he has the best macro of our group, but here he just cannot do that. So it forces him to think outside the box, think of different strategies, and yeah. And
you see he still has the best economy because he's able, unlike all the other players, to keep up villager production.
Well, look at this, 34 to 31.
Okay, but that's because Jesse hasn't advanced. So.
Hasn't advanced, that's true, but still.
But he's keeping up with village production, that's good.
Yeah, he's keeping up, and maybe he will go for fast imp into Fatoria. Although he doesn't have the resources, but now going for stable. So Jesse has grown fond of knights in the recent matchups. He has seen how strong they are, and they're of course cheaper with the Portuguese, although they're not that great.
Looks like it in Herr Acker. Is he doing anything? He's
he needs to wall. He needs to wall. He is already in Castle Age. 0 walls on the map for Herr Acker.
Risky.
Too risky. I mean, maybe last game he was like, okay, walls didn't help me at all, but yeah, if he has the proper walls, then they do help a lot, of course. Still has some sheep underneath this town center. Now he's going for stone as well, so he will want to drop a castle, as we said, somewhere over here. And yeah, that's probably what he's doing right now.
Coming in, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's always good. Just protect your TC from some early game shenanigans. Because with a castle here, there's a lot less the other players can do to harass and destroy you. Now we got the castle in that spot. I think a little bit closer to the gold would have been better because you also still need to secure your resources.
Yes, but it protects the farms, so
yeah, so it's fine. And yeah, we got the stables here from Jesse the Emperor. He's getting the upgrades. So maybe he just wants to go for knights again, but I think he should really drop a castle and go into organ guns and the chicken wall. Those mega chicken walls enforcing the stone walls with houses.
Yeah, but they're still not up, so a quick push could have actually destroyed him here.
Yeah, because I think now they're a little bit too big almost. Like this is okay. I mean, yeah, you need to have I don't know 21 tiles between the TC. So yeah, maybe he did count that. Maybe.
Yeah. No, it looks good. It's
just there could be a new sudden death mod that shows you a circle around the TC.
Trap range.
For trap range.
Yes, but I think it's alright. He will complete the walls.
Yes.
Should probably send 2 more villagers.
Yes, and then he can wall here and then just wall off here, and then he has a huge chunk of the map just for him, where he can just build up economy and forces, and he just basically he can just sit, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be worthwhile to try a quick push to take out one of the players.
But with what?
Maybe
Rams.
Rams and Eagles. Yeah.
Rams and Eagles. Yeah, Rams and Eagles. Nothing here.
So, yeah, but now it's too late. The castle is up.
That's right. Now we can see
Obuk. Will we see the upgrade of Herr Acker?
the unique tech to his knights cheaper.
What's it called?
The Slugta privileges.
Yes.
Okay, look at the walls and look at what we set in the last game.
Oh, that could be trapped.
Trap range. Easily, I can set the traps here, not even in the castle range.
Yeah, don't like these walls too much.
I don't like them at all. Why not wall to the wood line, wall here?
Unless he expects a ram train.
But it's not coming. This is too defensive. I mean, the eagle raid.
That's brutal.
Oh, that's brutal. Killing so much of his economy already. Look at these walls. They're not even being built. And
probably a
overchop.
shift queue mistake, and now they're being built.
They're being
I
built,
don't like the mix of knights and obuks.
Okay. it's
I think
wall.
just knights here should be sufficient.
Yeah, just knights, cheap knights, get the upgrade.
Yeah. And only once the opponent adds in some sort of pikeman, then you add in the obuks.
Exactly, knights are just stronger because of the mobility. And now we got spearman eagle warriors here, but it's not enough to kill.
Yeah.
Especially with the castle next to the town center, you cannot kill the TC with this composition. So this is Fredinovic playing very standard, like this is a normal game and not a sudden death kind of game, in my opinion. I think it's almost not worth it to raid if you can instead prepare a GG push.
Well, it could be just some distraction whilst he maybe prepares an Imperial Age push.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he's going for. Jesse looks like he's now getting his castle ready as well.
Expanding his economy. I like his economy so much better than in the first few games that we played. He was rusty. Now he's much more focused. He has the farms. He has like a spread out economy with getting all the resources.
Producing villagers. Very nice.
And getting the castle, getting upgrades. Now he has bloodlines. And
But Herr Acker is being really pushed hard now.
being pushed.
But the obuks now can shine if he manages to create enough. And maybe snipe the swaps with the knights.
Micro the knights a little bit.
The micro is lacking a bit.
Yeah, but maybe you can still snipe a Scorp.
Yeah, and now
Yes.
retreat.
Or even snipe the other
the other one.
Scorpion.
Oh,
No, okay. So it looks like Fredinovic is just playing his standard 1v1, which he should win against Herr Acker on Arabia in this position.
Certainly, yeah.
However, there is Jesse the Emperor in the game who can always just come in. And that's the other thing. Is there a hole?
No, it shouldn't be.
Okay, no hole.
Yeah.
Oh, almost looks like a hole. 2 petards, and then he's in.
Yeah. Freddy now preparing a castle as well, so that's very nice.
Yes.
And I think these Kamayuks could be super strong now.
Yes. At what point do you need to directly wall your TC in?
Well,
Later, probably.
it would be. Well, the problem is that you have to delete so many farms.
Yeah, that's the big problem. You cannot afford to lose all of that economy.
Yeah.
Now, big raids coming in here. Another castle from Herr Acker, so protecting the other side, but still he's open in the front.
Yeah.
He's being raided, and his economy doesn't look good.
Yeah, Acker will be going down slowly now.
Herr Acker has 43 villagers against 53 of Fredinovic and 52 of Jesse the Emperor.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
So the Emperor not slacking.
Freddy going for pikeman, but I mean Jesse, if he adds a lot of organ gun,
Jesse, we have to push.
I don't like the pikeman here from Freddy. I think he has the castle. He should go for Kamayuks.
He should go for Cummings for sure. But yeah, Jesse could just take 2 petards, break in here, and then make something happen on Fredinovic's base. But for sure, Fredinovic or Herr Acker and Jesse need to work together.
Yeah.
In this position.
And so far, not seeing anything from Jesse. So Jesse probably should be on the way up to Imp right now if he doesn't go for a military.
Oh, look at this long swordsman of the poles. That's just a lot of upgrades. A lot of resources wasted on upgrades.
Yeah, why do you go for longswords if you have the castle for Obuks?
Yes. Why do you ever go for longswords? Worst unit in the game.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. If you
Standard unit.
if you would be the Berbers, maybe, because then
If no other options.
yeah. But as the Poles, just go for Obuks.
Yes. But yeah, now he's sunk already upgrades.
So now you might as well go for it.
Yeah, but
And,
already that could have been 5 Obok
yeah.
for the same price.
And Freddy is up to Imp now, so
Ooh.
very nice.
I'm trying to raid Jesse the Emperor, who has fully upgraded knights and he has organ guns, but Freddy just in the driver's seat. He's now fully walled.
Forward
He's coming
castle.
forward with the castle, and this will just be a a classic push.
That should be GG for Herr Acker in a few minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes into just some traps, trap
So-
down the castle here. Just a very bad positioning from the beginning. Bad walls, bad everything here from Herr Acker. He has nothing. All rests on
Yeah, he
Jesse
should-
the Emperor, who needs more time. He doesn't get the time he needs to also go to Imp and get the units up to snipe Freddy Newich.
Okay, Jesse and GG.
Yeah, Jesse needs to do something, otherwise, because
Jesse,
hasn't done
push here CC.
anything yet, and yeah, that's just I think
And GG.
a bad
Jesse.
play. A bad play from the Emperor here. I think he should be more aggressive than that.
Yes.
Um,
And he's, I don't know, he's just now he should just stop expanding economy. He has I don't know how many, 60 villagers, probably good enough. Just go to maybe go to Imp, or maybe don't even go to Imp and just do it with petards,
just Imp a few traps, I think,
and then just
and
break
a few
here,
petards and yeah.
put the
Jesse.
traps here, protect them with organ guns and knights, and there's nothing that Freddy can do here. But yeah, so far it looks very, very
him, I'm dead.
dire for Herr Acker. And but Freddy also still attacking here, but the organ guns and knights are in defense. And yeah, this is Freddy just waiting for him. He's gonna have a trap here. It's gonna be almost boring playstyle, to be honest.
Well, it works. I mean, it's sufficient.
Yes, that's true.
Herr Acker should have tried to push back the position. I mean, letting Freddy getting this forward castle is definitely spells the end for.
Yeah, look at this. Not even walled here, and even an additional hole over here.
Yeah.
A long sword like this. We can see that the decision making really is the problem here. Because yes, he can expand in this direction, but he's already broken here.
Yeah. Now, what could Herr Acker do in this situation? He maybe a desperate petard rush.
And that's what we see here. He has some petards here. But how does he get in? Where does he go? Does he go around here and then go in?
It's tricky.
He needs
He needs a lot more.
And then he got the Eagle Warriors, he got Pathing. And now Freddy is Imp and he is attacking the castle of Herr Acker. Yeah, and there's nothing. It's Longswordsman. And that's gonna be GG soon for Herr Acker, but let's see if Herr Acker can make something happen. I mean, there's always the opportunity to snipe.
Jesse is Imp now.
Oh, Jesse made it to Imp. Very, very nice. He has a nice army here. And if Radinovic focuses too much here on Herr Acker, then this is gonna be trouble. But look at the Longswordsman here. They're just fumbling around. They're not even attacking. No attacks. 0 damage done by Longswordsman. It's just never worth it, guys. Just go for Obok or something else. Now the castle here of
build petards.
Yes, build the petards.
Oh, there's lots of knights.
There's lots of knights, but
traps.
the Kamayuks are here.
Oh, so many Kamayuks.
And the knights, what are the knights? They hope for a little door opener here. There is a hole, as always. But it's not enough, I think.
Yeah. The knights don't kill TCs quickly enough, but
it's 17 knights. It's not enough. And also, he does the same mistake as Fuplis before. Yeah, now he does the proper attack. No, he does not. Because he's just...
I was dead, so I tried to just destroy the TC.
At the same time, Jesse is starting to break down, but he doesn't have the siege.
Petards coming.
Yeah, but the petards are waiting now. Two to break.
Maybe he could drag away the army with his last knight now.
No, not doing it. At the same time, slow push coming in. I think the We could have maybe even saved this TC here with a rush from the villagers.
Oh, well.
But now, now finally trebuchets here from Jesse the Emperor. Also, we got the petards rushing in the town center. No, where are the petards?
G from Herr Acker, he needs to repair his CC.
Herr Acker's TC is not being
Oh,
trapped.
not
Now
being
being trapped.
No idea where the traps did.
I think it
What
was
the petards?
The
it was
petards
one petard
are-
too little.
Oh, now
Oh,
4 petards left. 3. Oh,
Oh,
almost
that was
getting the kill.
close.
Almost being saved, and Freddy needs to repair, but
Oh, the Cavaliers.
the Cavalier,
Oh.
organ gun, and trebuchet. 1 trebuchet. No, 2 trebuchets. Second one also needs to follow suit.
No, the barracks.
In the last game we saw, now Herr Acker is being defeated. He might, I think he could have maybe saved it still.
Yeah, but then I would have lost to Jesse.
I don't think so, but
Now the traps deployed on a TC.
and that is always disaster. I mean, 1 trap takes a surprising amount of time, but we also have the organ guns in defense, and the repair villagers.
Do you think Jesse can take it? What the
I
hell?
think Jesse takes this. Jesse has, like, in the first 2 games, he made some mistakes, but this time, no mistakes by Jesse the Emperor. He was just building up his economy, building up his forces, waiting for his
Incredible.
moment to strike, and the trebuchet shot lands, and Jesse the Emperor wins this
Well
game,
played.
claiming his first point in the tournament. Well played.
Yeah, very happy.
And yeah, let's quickly look at the timeline. Yeah, it looks very even all the time, but there's just some small mistakes, some small actions by the players that completely swing the game. And yeah, Freddy doing a nice job, like positioning himself, but in the end, he was just demolished by Jesse the Emperor, who did everything right here.
Incredible, yeah. So I'm surprised that it worked out. I thought Jesse would be a bit too slow, but it worked just fine. Even was the right timing to let Acker die first.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this was round number 2. 3 more rounds to come, and it's gonna be exciting. All players have managed to win a game so far. I think that is a first in the Couch Cup.
Yes, and that Peter Host is in the lead is also a first.
All right, guys, see you in the next one.